Yo, it's definitely the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again. You dig? Hey, man, we got a very special guest, DownLeezy. Can you introduce yourself and let them know where you from, bro?
Yo, it's the DownLeezy nigga, aka Timbo. Now everything's the Yala. I'm from, everybody say the BX Boogie Down, all that, but I like to say I'm from the burnt down Bronx, because, that's my Ididera.
Right. Okay, I got you. You know, Mickey Ross. I got Mickey Ross behind right now.
Mickey Rididos,
Yeah.
wait from the X.
Oh no, you just came up on the link. Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't really good with names, you know what I'm saying? But when I see a nigga Fides, like, I know damn near everybody. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? I've been on Earth a long time, man.
yeah, because we got Gas House in the building.
Okay. Shout out to all of y'all's.
Okay. Salute. Let's get it, bro. So, like I said, introduce yourself, bro. Let them know where you from. DownLeezy. Give them a little background.
Yeah, man, I grew up on these Bronx streets, 169 and Sheridan and all that. You know what I'm saying? I got mad niggas I know all throughout the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Then I moved to Left Rack for a little bit, got mad motherfuckers out there. I fuck with hard body like that, like I know A Biddy Dotty. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just all through these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? All I knew was that, that thirst for that green Biddy Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit I came up under. You know what I'm saying? The OGs taught me, man. Like real Bronx shit, following Cool Herc all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Boogieing with niggas like King Clown and you know what I mean? Like that era, Crazy Legs and all of them. Like I'm deep in the Bronx, man. I know too many people.
Salute. So, like your background, like just coming up, like was you into hip hop? Was you more into the streets? Like what was going on with you around that time? Like
Uh,
I would say teenage, you 13, 14.
Yeah, man. On them Bronx streets, me and my team, the 50 Mad Dogs and all that, we was straight, we was about that pizza daper. Like we was young niggas. Like I think I was hustling. I was like probably 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? My mom's had 3 kids and all that. So, me and my team was just straight paper and, following whatever Cool Herc did. You know what I'm saying? Like we was on that type of time, like, cause where it's popping at, everybody wanna be there. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And was like I know you familiar with the murder unit. Can you give them like a background on that? Because was that around the same time or did that come later?
Nah, the murder unit thing is, I got a family member in there. My brother's Deuce Deuce. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home in 1998 and shit, I got up with my pops because my pops got wild shit to deal with. I'm number 2 of all that though. You know what I'm saying? So I got up with him, and they was telling me about a little brother I had on 161st. That's what they said, 161st Street area, but they really on 157 and Gerard and all that. You know what I'm saying? So when he told me that, and me getting out the Yala, prison, you know, I ain't got a brother like that on my side, like, out of my mother 3 kids. So when I heard that, like it was appealing to a nigga like me, because I was in Rikers Island for a minion. You know what I'm saying? So when I got up with him and I saw how him and his niggas was moving, I was like, oh yeah, this is me. All did today. And I ain't never left them niggas since. Word.
Right. Can you talk about like we hear about that block, legendary block 157th Street, Gerard, right? Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you give us some stories? Like what was 2099? Like what was going on around like what
And
was the
on
vibe?
that block, it was all love because Nore was killing them with that what shit and all that shit. So that block became like damn near the industry. It was mad love out there. Like we had people like Corrupt, DOC, mad people out there. You know what I'm saying? We had Fat Joe, Pun, like, what I mean? All them, Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? Like that block was clicking. And Yankee Stadium already bring people anyway. So, these rivalries, you see all that. Like, thousands of people on that street, you know what I'm saying? And this was the first Yankee Stadium, because that stadium was right there, like down a block from 157 in Gerard.
Got you. And so Nori, like Nori, your brother, When was the first time you met Nore?
It was in the 80s when I came from the Bronx, because, I got family in Left Rack City. So I used to go out there all the time. You know what I'm saying? Then I started living out there. And, me being the street dude I am, like, I get a lot of love in these streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the whole community out there, like, you know what I'm saying? For the viewers, tuning in. Like, they don't know me as DownLeezy. My name Timbo, you know what I'm saying? So I know everybody out there. Like, you can do your own homework on that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's how that thing went. And, Nore was like he a couple years younger than me, because, I'm 40 today, you know what I'm saying? But I'm the fountain of youth, Foy source, you know what I mean? And, he had lived in Devon around that time, and we just started running around, that's not the projects. Left Rack is a different type of place, you know what I'm saying? But we used to run all around that motherfucker, mess tabbed up, bugging out, you know what I'm saying? Young nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I got my other niggas, Troy Outlaw and all these niggas we bugging out with. Like, that's how our relationship, you know what I'm saying? But Nore wanted to learn the streets, and I'm who we learned it from, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my little bro, like that's my family. Like, regardless to what people seeing us go through, all that, like, I would never do nothing to that nigga. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to yell at him. You know what I mean?
Right. We'll get to that in just a second too. And like far as run, you meeting Nore in in the 80s, and then y'all coming up, and you go down for you have to do a bid. How many years you have to do?
Shit, like 8, because I had a 4.5 to 9 with extra parole time hanging. You know what I'm saying? So that shit became like a 4.5 to, like, I think 13 or 14 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga was stuck on Rikers Island, man. You know what I'm saying? I went through it all, man. Like, I wasn't no fucking straight animal when I went in there. You gotta learn the ropes, you know what I mean? But guarantee you, I came out a Spartan. Like Leonidas and one of them niggas. Like, when these dudes in this rap industry talk Rikers Island, I'm real Rikers. Like, I'm before the gangs and all that. Like, I actually saw I know the first two Bloods, Scully and Shower. You know what I'm saying? So Nore knew I was one of them niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and he always knew I kept a team. Just from my 50 Mad Dog niggas in the Bronx, man, 169 Sheridan, shout them out, man. Down to Marcy Place. That's how we do. Elliot Bud, nigga. Everybody knew about that Elliot.
But like some of we hit like you and heard some of the stories in regards to some of the Rikers Island stories that's been putting out on the internet. Like your era of Rikers Island, what made it different from what you have seen people put out?
Because you couldn't just like like gangs is acceptance. You know what I'm saying? So when you like a gang member, like your chances of surviving is you know what I'm saying, is almost at like 100%. But when I was bidding, you had to get it in by your dolo, because it was only the 5 borough shit, Bronx, Brooklyn. They used to say Queens, you know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. It was 5 borough shit. And if you ain't putting that twerking for your dolo, your man you grew up with for like 15 years probably wouldn't help you if you know what I mean, if he saw you, letting yourself get handled like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
like, it was real pressure. Like, a nigga, like, yo, man, it was no remorse, man. These young kids was off the Yelzabubs, man. Trust me.
And was you around during that time when they said like the Bloods was discovered in New York? Was you in Rikers Island or in the penitentiary system?
Yeah, I was in there I was on the island for like 3 years because I went to trial. You know what I'm saying? And I was in the worst 2 buildings on the island, you know what I'm saying? C-74 and Rikers Island. Like, I seen the Beacon and all that shit get built. Like I was there, and HDM closed now just because of their reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was getting thrown off the 3rd tier, American Me type shit. Like, we're literally dying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was in there when OG Mac came through. And you know what I'm saying? He did what he did with these guys, and they transformed another clique, that was calling themselves the Smokes, into Bloods, and that's how he started building his army, you know what I'm saying? But I was there for all of them. But the worst 2 was Scully and Shower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
you know, you being from the Bronx and OG Mac being from the Bronx, did you have a prior relationship with him before, hear about him before prison?
Oh, definitely. Like I tell you, man, I'm from the birth down Bronx. I know everybody. Like Max B used to fuck with my son Gary. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how people know. Like, cause I knew both of them like for a mad long time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all through the Bronx. I be on niggas' blocks and niggas be on our blocks. You know what I'm saying? Certain people can't walk through blocks. You know what I mean? Word.
Right. And so you know, you come home and Nore, you know, he got this thing going on, you know, with the rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's big, you know, like you said, like your neighborhood behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like go. So like I know you was like in mentioning some of the songs. Like, can you speak about that?
Yeah, I was mentioning the songs because I was there with him. Like a lot of people don't know I was on a lot of these skits with Nori. Like all of the skits that people assume was funny and whatever. Like I was on a song with him, like a few songs. You know what I'm saying? So like we family. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was with him when we went to like damn near every state out the country, like all that. You know what I'm saying? Like we that close.
And what was that like? What was that experience like? You know, you coming home from, you know, like you
Oh,
said,
that
what
shit
was
was
some of the things.
amazing. That shit helped
Yeah,
me max out on parole, all that. Like that shit helped me max out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was something I never did. You know what I mean? And we was doing it as a team, man, like a clique, a unit, family, unbreakable. Murder Unit was well respected in the industry. My nigga popping. All the rappers love him. You know what I mean? We in every club. You know what I mean? And, we just keep street niggas, man. My son was rapping. The niggas I put him with, street niggas. Fax machine.
no doubt, no doubt.
Word, like you hear me talk like this because I'm the bozo nigga. So follow my wave, man. I created language. I don't know too much English. That's why I made my shit today. You know what I mean? But I understand what you said. But I'm gonna talk like this occasionally. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right, right. And then we hear about the Hot 97 story, you know, it was, a shooting that took place at Hot 97. You know, it went down in hip hop history. And you know, can you speak about that situation?
I don't really want to speak about that. Tell you the truth, because I think you know it's somebody like spoke to me about something and they want to throw money at me for the story or whatever the case may be. I don't know, man, but I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening, and my facts is the facts. Like I was there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that see the camera, I was on there. You just don't see me. You know what I mean? Word.
Right,
Like I
right.
don't really want to touch on that story. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to
Salute,
talk
salute,
about what I'm into.
salute, salute.
Facts.
But like, you know, just like not talking about that story, but like during that time, did you start to see like the hip hop police been around prevalent through like while y'all was moving around?
To be honest, I think we like one of the cliques that started that shit, Murder Unit. You know what I'm saying? We was so off the Yelzabubs in the club, like we was like that. But a lot of people thought we was gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Like we was just great finishers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we started a few, but majority of the times we was just great finishers, man. You know what I'm saying? Street niggas that been where I've been and know what I know. Cause that's all I run with, man. I don't fuck with no onion. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, for sure. And when it comes to like, you know, if people ain't picked up already, you know, doing this interview, you know, you got some lingo about yourself, you know. What you say you called it?
I created it. It's language. Like, trust me,
Language, language.
the only word I don't own, y'all, is wavy. On this side, you know what I'm saying? E40 got his side, but everything got I can name a few if you want me to, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Name a few
Like
like
like the jump off was my biggest yalla when I came out of prison. You know what I'm saying? I had niggas in prison saying that shit before I even brought it to the window. You know what I'm saying? And then Nori went to Angie Martinez and he said that shit like a million times, and she made it part of her skit. So every time she came on the radio, that's all you heard. The jump off, the jump off, the jump, you know what I mean? And then, slime that everybody's arguing about, stuff like that. Like, that shit come from me. If you listen to old footage from Nori on his albums, Like, you'll hear me. That's my voice, not Nore. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, he my bro. So we could talk like each other, you know what I mean? And then you got Figure Deal Me from the State Property movie. Again, who was saying it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, you heard the track we did right after the Hot 97 shit. Who's that doing the hook? Me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or I made up all this shit. Y'all are like, I ain't fronting to you. Can't nobody contest me on that because I told you I've been on Earth a long time. And I've been doing this ever since the females had pig Latin. You know what I mean? So I had to go get something to make the niggas buttery. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, for sure.
True story. True story.
And when you moving around, like you moving around with Nore at that time, and you know, y'all moving around through hip hop, you know, different venues all throughout the world, like you said. Are
Yeah.
you having different relationships with other crews in hip hop that was
Oh,
around during
definitely.
that time?
Like I know pretty much everybody from the 90s. You know, I've been to DMX crib, been to Pun crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn near everybody. Like, I really just don't know, like, the new generation. But, you know what I'm saying? Mariah Carey, Dame Dash, Biggs, you know what I'm saying? Ashanti, Ja Rule. Like, you know, these people know me. Like, you know, this is not an act. They know me. If you go look at all of Nori's history, look for my face, just the younger version. Trust me, I was there.
No, salute, salute. And when it came down to like you know, Fat Joe, did you have a relationship with Fat Joe?
Me and Fat Joe was cool because, you know, we was all around each other like, you know, Bronx shit though, respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm as tight as him as Nori is, but Joe always showed niggas love, just on some Bronx shit. Just like I said, he used to come through the block and just to shout at niggas. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Right, right. You know, it's been other artists that's from the Bronx, like French Montana, right? He got different slang that he used.
Mm-hmm.
You think you influenced him as well?
Yo, I influenced so many people. It's just hard to prove it because of how it is now, like with the internet shit and all that. But I kid you not, bro. I probably know a million people myself. Like I just, you know, I never really had nothing going on. But now I got the Yo Yala clothes, you know, I got the Yala cast coming, and I do music, you know what I'm saying? But I know I influenced the world because I was here decade by decade. You know what I'm saying? And everywhere I go, they yallering. Like they yallering. Everybody know the Yalla where I go in these 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Well,
Speaking of like the different things that you're doing right now, can you speak on like the music and the clothing?
yeah, definitely. But first, you know, follow me at Yo Yalla Wave. You know what I mean? And Yalla Mans with 3 Z's. Yalla Mans. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, me and my son, LG, you know, my brother, I knew him for like 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? And him and his wife, you know, they helping me out with my brand because nobody know me better than somebody that's been close to you like that. The same way I was close to Nore all them years. Like nobody know you better when you friends with a motherfucker like that for that long. You know what I mean? Then I got my brother Tito Grams, you know, Breezy, real niggas, like niggas I knew for 20 plus years. And it's love, loyalty, never no snake bone shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit you want to be around. That's good vibes.
No, no, for sure, for sure. And then you said you got the podcast that's coming. Like, what's the podcast going to consist of? Is it going to be you? You know,
Yeah,
speaking on
me and
different
my brother,
things.
say that again, my bad.
Is it going to be you speaking on different things, or y'all going to have guests on? Like, can you explain it for us?
Yeah, well, you know, me and my brother Tito Grams, you know, follow him too at the bread route at Tito Grams official. Like me and my son Tito Grams like to feel like we started this podcast shit because we was doing this show called 91.9 like in the 90s before this shit was even out. You know what I'm saying? And we used to get, you know, some live people up there, like, you know what I'm saying? Akon, the people he was messing with, you know, Block Royal. Like we had a couple actors, but it was underground. We had to pay for that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we feel like we started this because I feel like that too now. Fuck that. Cause you know, that's what we was doing. We was too deep, side by side on the radio. You know what I mean? Talking our shit the same way podcasters is talking it now. Whatever topic, you know what I'm saying? And so he discovered this thing called the bread route. And he said, I'm not doing that with nobody but you. You know, this is my bro telling me this. So, you know, and that's what formulated the Yalla Cast, because everybody got a podcast. I love to be different. I practice that shit. So I say Yalla Cast, you know what I mean? Word. So, you know, we're going to be talking to some real niggas and try to keep it authentic like you. I like your interviewing, you know what I mean?
No, salute. I appreciate that, bro.
Word.
And like, you
Word.
know, as far as you know, of course, Nore, everybody know about Nore with the Drink Champs podcast. And I'm not sure if they got a podcast network yet. I do know they got Smoke Champs too, right? And like, what's your relationship with Nore? And have you thought about, you know, maybe teaming up with him in the Drink Champs brand with what you got going on?
I mean, I don't know if it's necessary. I mean, I'm a family nigga. Like, you know what I mean? When I fuck with niggas, I fuck with niggas. So I'm hoping that, you know, niggas can reconcile all this bullshit. Like, there's no need for me to be mad at you because you acting like me all day. Like, that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I understand the industry and I know niggas love fame and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I don't need to be rich, nigga. I can be 1,000 and I'm good with that. You know what I mean? Word to mother. But, you know, I'm just hoping he see your shit and see that a nigga don't. I love him. We all love him. Niggas is just amazed at what you're doing to niggas that damn near protected you for 25 years and made sure your name was stamped in the game. Like, where, yeah, niggas ain't fucking with Nore. You know, even to this day with the little shit we going through, like, if I was around him, and I ain't gonna let nobody stun on my bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the love is there. Right. It's just the corny shit is in between because he's where he's at, and, you know, I'm still in the hood. But I love the hood, man. I swear to God, man. I can't wait to get these rapper nigga monies. And I show you real nigga shit, man. Don't the cameras be on these niggas all day? I'm telling you, niggas be like, no way he know all these people. And they all love him. I guarantee you that, bro. I guarantee you that.
Right. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Word, I just speak my truth, bro. But go ahead, keep it going. I love it.
Like, as far as like Baby Bob, like I had a chance to interview Baby Bob, and he been on the platform a few different times in regards to the murder unit. Did you and you know he spoke on Nore as well, different people in hip hop, you know, different relationships, even down to like Jim Jones. Did you have a relationship with Baby Bob?
That's my bro. That's my murder unit nigga. You know what I mean? Like, when I met my brother Deuce, I met all of them. You know, all of them grew up together. You know what I'm saying? But I only lived 8 blocks away. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't know I had a brother over there because I told you my father had mad kids. So, you know, when nigga got mad kids, you don't usually meet your other siblings when it's not by the same moms type shit. You know what I'm saying? Word, but 0 minus. That's my guy, Baby Bob. Like, he the second Yalla. When I made up Yalla, he was the second Yalla. Word, fax machine.
Salute. Yeah, and like far as like what like right now, you know, Bronx, you know, the birth of hip hop and like what they got going on now, like when it comes to the different drill artists, as well as, you know, just straight hip hop. You know, it's a lot of different artists that's coming outside the Bronx right now. Like, what's your with the youth that's coming out the Bronx right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be as honest as I can, but like, you know, I respect what the youngins is doing because, you know, I was the same way. Niggas want their name buzzing out here, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas don't be having their name buzzing, you know what I'm saying? So niggas be chasing that type of time, like, you know what I mean? But as far as the killings and all that, like, when niggas is making wild money and y'all niggas beefing on records and all that shit, like, I don't support that because, like, black people is so strong. It's just all of us is divided. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we was united, like, it'd be a problem in this world, man. And like, that's the shit I'm about, you know, even given what I've been through. I'm just a lovable nigga. You have to be. You have to be humble, you know what I mean? But still have that silverback shit in you. Cause of where we come from. You gotta learn it, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is what makes you go. Your heart. Fuck a nigga screw face and muscles and all that sucker shit. Cause on Raggers Island, I seen a lot of them niggas turn into, you know, you would have never imagined that. Like, word? Yesterday? Nah. You know, so I'm on that type of time. Like, I'm a realist. You know what I mean? It's just when you doing what you doing as the youngins is doing today, just keep it one window. Like, cause you can't be a shooter and a teller. That is not butter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go all the way with it, nigga. Let's see what your heart pumping. So that's all I can tell you, man. Cause if you bluffing, you know, that's all I got on it. But as far as the music, if that's who you, I don't listen to it. Word, like, I ain't with the drill stuff and all that, but the beat is nice.
Right. And like far as music, you ain't had a few different songs that it came out as well as albums, right?
Yeah.
And,
No, I ain't had no albums come out. You know what I'm saying? I just be
singles.
putting shit up. Yeah, I'm not internet savvy. My peoples be helping me. You just see how long it took me to get in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
just keeping it real. Yo, I kid you not. God made something different when he made me. And I got a lot of followers, man. I'm telling you, I build a y'all, like build a bear. I'm building them, man. I get people style, man, because I got tons of it. I got tons of it. Just keep your eye on me. Watch, you'll see.
No, salute. And
Uh,
like give me 1 second, because you supposed to have someone was gonna send me in a question. It was gonna Baby Bob. Baby Bob was supposed to come in.
yeah, see, that's my bro.
What's going
Like,
down?
that's my bro. Like, that's my nigga. That's
We
my
got
nigga. Murder Unit. Hilltop.
yeah,
You know
right.
how we do. Bro shit.
Mickey Ross. Mickey Ross said,
Mickey with the dogs?
we got Gas House.
Yeah, y'all at me.
Tito Grams.
That's my bro. Like, we got the part that y'all are cast together.
Yeah, y'all on stage. Y'all on stage.
Y'all
Salute.
at me. Yeah, I see my brothers. See, the love is there. I see my brothers.
Right.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Big Chuck, man.
Salute.
Word. I
Salute.
keep my real rights with me.
Well,
Real
Chuck, good
right.
looking out,
Yo,
man.
real right. You like
Appreciate
me.
you,
You made
brother.
it in, my nigga. Certified shit. Let's get
So,
it.
Oh, okay.
y'all,
Salute.
my thing was
Y'all
going
at me.
crazy. I didn't, I'm old school with this stuff.
You and I both, nigga.
Big Chuck, you got a big real right in the room too. That Mr. Ross, you know what I'm saying? One of the biggest homies out here.
Nah.
Yo,
I
Mr.
know
Ross,
most
Got
salute.
a
happened.
lot. You
Come
got
on.
you got a lot of history. You got a lot of history on the stage, man. There's a lot of history on the stage, Big Chuck. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got the
Right.
Yala DownLeezy. You got the other Yala Tito Grams. A lot of hip hop history in this room.
Facts.
Oh,
Facts.
salute.
Yeah,
And
Salute.
that's
I
a
knew
fact.
all of them more than 20 plus years.
Oh, that's the truth right there. I like that. So like,
Word.
let them know about Mickey Ross. Like, we'll let them know where you from, bro.
Me? Mikey
Yeah,
Ross.
yeah.
I'm from
Mikey
Brooklyn, you
Ross.
heard?
Oh, see, when
I'm
you
from
asked me
Mhm.
downtown
that,
Brooklyn, Parkstone.
yo, when you asked me that, y'all,
Downtown
I ain't
Brooklyn,
know you
Borough,
from.
Parkstone.
No, no doubt, no doubt. We got on Tito.
Yeah,
Tito.
y'all is
Let
the
them know
big
where you
homie
from.
right here.
Love my y'all.
Love
Oh,
you
that's for
back,
sure.
homie, you heard? Love you for
No, we
Yeah,
free,
he
you
definitely
heard,
asked
want
Tito
Scrapadelic?
first.
we definitely wanted to get your message out there, bro, and let everybody know what you had going on, and let them know what you got going on with the podcast, because we definitely in support. I definitely like the vibe, and well, hopefully we can do this again, bro, real soon,
Nah, man, it's all
Yeah,
good, man.
facts, man.
As long as we keeping it real, talking with each other real, man. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is give the truth, man. I don't know nothing else. Word.
for sure, bro. Facts. I appreciate that. Let them know where they can find you at though. One more time, bro.
Yeah, you can find me on IG, Yalla Mans, YOLLAMANZZZ. And then you got the Yo Yalla Wave page, you know what I'm saying? YOYOLLA Wave with the underscore. Like, it should come right up, you know what I'm saying? Seriously, keep your eye on me because we doing good things. And we got that Yo Yalla shit. Come get
Yeah.
yours. We got the summer shit dropping. You're doing it. Word.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all gotta throw me some hoodies,
Yeah,
bro. So I
Chuck,
can.
that's a
Yeah.
fact. Yo, Chuck, you know how it is, man. Everybody be in the business, and sometimes in life, it's all about you know, brotherhood, like brothers fight, family fight. Like sometimes just a conversation from fixing things. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a
About
fact,
being
bro. No,
positive. You know what I mean? You gotta be positive, man.
Yeah, if you speak to my bro, tell him, man, let's y'all, man. We ain't gotta play like this in front of the world, man. We ain't never played with each other like this. Let's get money together, man. You know what I'm saying? Real right. Like
Yeah,
none of
niggas
my
ain't
niggas
strange.
hate this
Niggas ain't
nigga. They just hate what
strangers.
he doing. Yeah, none of my niggas hate him. They just hate what he doing, bro. Telling you. Telling you, man, this is all feelings, man.
Fact.
Niggas speaking on feelings, man. Nothing else. Ain't nobody hating on nobody, man. We into shit. It's just, you know, where the bro at? You know what I'm saying? Where the bro at?
Yeah, y'all. You know, I'm going through the same thing. I'm going through like the same thing with my nephew J.I. You heard?
Yeah.
that's your
Like
nephew. Yeah,
everybody's like, "Yo, you got this." Yeah,
Nah,
Prince
but
of New York.
hold
Yeah,
up,
that's my
real right.
nephew.
I rock with J.I.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real too. I thought you was about to ask a question, but go ahead, real right. Nah, we know I know you are well. Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him like, so what's going on
Yeah,
with that?
like. Oh, yo, your nephew this, your nephew that. Oh, he's chilling. He on tour right now, maintaining. You know, working on a new album. He good. He got his head together. You know.
Yeah. Like
Shout out to
check out
Gabi
this.
Acevedo. You heard? Charlie
Yeah, but
Hustle.
that let me jump in this Yalla. That's what we got going on. The bread route, Yalla
Yeah,
Cast,
man. Just gotta stay
Yo
positive.
Yalla brand. You know what I'm saying? I told you I
Homie
got
up
the
here,
music.
let
Like,
him
you know what I
speak his
mean?
truth. You know.
Fax machine. That's all we know, man. I don't know
And
nothing
we
else.
civilized
Word.
way, in the grown man way. You know. Like.
Word.
Absolutely, that's what we
Y'all
do
got
over
a
here.
dictionary coming out with all the slangerish that he's doing. It's also
Facts.
writing a book, you know what I'm saying? With all the
Connecting the
lingo.
dots. You
Cause
connecting the dots, baby.
only thing that
Word.
been stopping him from doing anything is that incarceration. Like that's the plan. That's what they have for us. That's all we have. We either go to sports, or we go to sell drugs, or we go do construction, or maybe
Yeah.
now we got the truck driving stuff going on. But
Yeah.
you know they be getting from the time we born. It's set up. Lock them up. They can't get the good jobs. They can't have guns on them. Nothing.
Fact.
You know, you got to
That's
bounce
my
back
life.
from that,
That's my life.
and you
But
can't bounce. You can't bounce back from that if you ain't got no support team, man. You can't do nothing
word.
in this world by yourself. I
Niggas
don't
think
care who
niggas
you
know
are
it's gonna kill.
or what you got. You can have a
Nah.
$1 billion. You still need a team.
Word.
Like you can't know a person to tell you that they could do something here by themselves in the world, they're a liar. I didn't want to
Word.
be around them. Cause teamwork makes the dream work, you heard?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, but
fact.
not to cut you off, you know, just to touch on a little bit more with my homie, like, you know, the shit we doing, you know, playing around with them with the memes and all that, like, you know, it's all fundamental. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I'm being called a bozo by somebody I love. You know what I'm saying? Even though I am the bozo, but I know your
Yeah,
bozo
yeah.
don't mean my bozo. You know what I'm saying? So we just keep having fun back. You know what I'm saying? You can't dish it and not take it.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? That's all it's about, my nigga. Trust me, because like I said, everybody love him. They just don't like what he doing. And I don't even understand. Tell us why you doing this. That's all we want to know. Y'all at me. You got the number. Tito Graham sent it to you. Hit me.
No, no doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Bottom line, it's a
I think
conversation away, you heard? Just
that's
Word.
it.
communication is everything, man.
I think that's it, bro, right there. And we gonna leave it right there, bro. And I think this interview right here, I think it's definitely like when I first when you first came on, DownLeezy, I said, look, we gonna go with the positivity. And I think we achieved that, bro. So like salute.
Nah,
And
I
I
appreciate you,
definitely
bro. Real
recognize
Word.
talk, man. I appreciate your time. My man just
Word,
sent
Big
me a
Chuck.
link.
God bless you.
Hold up, y'all. Yo, Chuck. My man
yo.
just sent me a link yesterday.
Mm,
Like I keep it one yundo. I ain't never
right,
seen one of your shows, but I like the way you handle an interview. So I
I
was like, yo,
appreciate you.
I wanted y'all at slime. You know what I mean? And shout out to Tito Grand's Breezy, like you know, real right. I love y'all niggas. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I got a
I love you
family.
too.
Niggas want to see a nigga succeed, bro. They don't want to see a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's my time to tell
Yeah.
my story. That's all it says, man. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Nore just part of my history. So I got to y'all back how I'm y'allering.
Fact.
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
Fax
bro. It's
machine,
your
you
truth.
heard?
Facts. So on
Your
that
truth.
note,
Truth.
salute you, bro. Real nigga
Truth.
shit. Word. Shout out to everybody
Yeah,
watching the
Big
y'all.
Chuck,
Follow
word.
them
Keep
pages,
doing your
man.
things,
Trust
stay
me.
positive.
Real right here.
No, for sure.
Word.
Man. Peace and blessings.
It's a
All right,
fact.
my G. One yundo.
Blessings, brother. God bless you.